Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Toby's Sideshow of Scale Styrene. The show's about to begin. So, what would inspire a person to do a video on Tom Daniel box art? Well, if you're like me, you may have started building models way back in the late 60s, and the Tom Daniel kits were the first ones that you started building, and you really just fell in love with them. And that was the case with me. I mean, the beer wagon showed up, and it was like, wow, that is cool. And then there was the Red Baron, and after that, I was hooked. Every time a new Tom Daniel kit came out, I went and grabbed the latest one and built it right away. Back in the days when you could build a kit in an hour, now it takes days or weeks to get it done. But that's the way it was with the Tom Daniel kits. They were easy to build, and they looked really cool when they were done. And they were not what you see every day, and that was the fun part of it. Um, what I found out later was not only did Tom Daniel design the kit in the box, he also did the artwork on the boxes. And the box art actually sold the kit. Later on, they got rid of the box art and started putting lame pictures of built models on them, and that just wasn't as cool. You really wanted that artwork that was almost frameable. The matter of fact, you can actually buy some of his artwork framed these days, like the Tijuana Taxi and such, which is also pretty cool. But in any case, what I thought I would do is go through my stash and grab out all the boxes that I have of Tom Daniel. And I didn't take a picture of every one of them. I took a picture of the ones that I had. In some cases, especially if it had the original artwork on it. Um, couple of them I didn't have the original artwork, so I've got an inset picture of the original artwork. And then after that, I've thrown in some honorable mentions of other monogram kits that were in 124 scale that if you bought Tom Daniel kits, you probably bought these too because they seem to have been inspired by Tom Daniel. And in some cases, there are actually kits that were made at one time by Tom Daniel and then changed the name and had little things changed to them, and they were no longer a Tom Daniel kit. And then the final section here is some of the artwork that I was inspired to draw because of Tom Daniel kits. And bear in mind, these were sketches done by a kid who was 12 or 13 years old at the time, so I would not call them suitable for most refrigerators, but still, it's just something that shows you how much I really liked Tom Daniel back in the day. I think I've rambled enough. Let's go take a look at some box art. Thanks for visiting Toby's Sideshow of Scale Styrene. If you really enjoyed what you saw here, consider subscribing and ringing that notification bell so you'll know when the next episode is up online. Thanks again for dropping by.